I'm not even sure is it Nightcore, but well, it's at least the EDM.
There it is. Oh yeah.
I came up with a really funny idea today at work for a Christmas special.
Yes, go for it.
What do you call it? So we all get invited to a fancy dress party, and we each get possessed by a different singer, like modern day singer,
Oh god.
and go to the fancy dress party dressed up.
Oh
Visions
god.
of Marlon being dressed up like David Bowie.
Oh god.
That actually sounds really awesome.
That does
But
sound.
there is,
It's like, how amusing would that be?
but there is just one little detail.
What?
I'm sure as hell I'm not gonna sing. Because, well, as you know, well, I will have the new microphone. But yeah.
Testing,
Dibs
testing,
on
1,
Nil.
2, 1, 2. There we go.
Yeah, here we hear you.
Yeah,
Dibs
no,
on
no,
Nil
sorry.
being Lady
I
Gaga.
went away, I came back, and then the microphone stopped working.
No.
Okay.
Also, dibs on Nil being Lady Gaga for the one shot if it ever happens. Because I don't know why, but it's just ever since who introduced the idea of Nil being a drag queen?
You?
Me?
Yeah.
Like this was like it was a lot more of a long time ago than today.
Yeah, no, it was only last week we were talking about it.
Yeah, it was
Really?
last week.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hold on.
because we were joking at how we muddle up pronouns.
Yes.
So I keep referring to Marlon and Nil as
Nil.
both women when you're both playing male characters, but my brain...
No, it wasn't that. It was, we were talking about Neil doing like the kawaii, like big eyes, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, that was it. That was it. But yeah, you keep muddling up Marlon's and Nil's pronouns. Stop that.
I can't help it, I respond to the voice, not to the person.
Yeah, and that was when Christy, you posted up that picture or something of like someone
the
from
drag queen.
Yeah, like the nuclear waste like kind of thing going on, and I'm like, if Neil has like Neil's eye patch would be like sort of floral, like embellished, kind of almost like it's growing at the side of his head, sort of thing.
All I can imagine is a much older Nil looking like Child's Dance in drag.
I am going to...
I can't say what it's from, I just remember it being like a GIF image of like a Lannister dance off.
Jesus fucking Christ. Like, okay, hold on. I is watching a video. Like, Acid Betty, that's it.
Yeah, found it.
Yeah, Neil would totally be like sort of...
That.
Oh, jeez. Yeah. Neil would be like sort of a kind of... Yeah, Neil would be like a nature sort of Betty, the Acid Betty.
Yeah.
Like with the trademark floral like eye patch. Yeah. And like and like sort of vine flower like arms like sort of on one side where his amputated arm would be. Oh my god, that eye! Like, I've just seen like the kind of
The
Drums.
roller skate one.
Yes.
Yeah.
That moment where I copy a link and then post the wrong bloody one.
Yes.
Ah, man, that one. Only one side of the eye would be like flowers everywhere. On that sort of right-hand side.
Okay, let's try this again, shall we? Posting up the right link this time.
Yeah, it's all like
Yeah,
goddess
maybe.
of nature.
Although, to be fair, that scene is pretty much how I sum up all of D&D. This is madness.
Yeah. Yep.
It's just we
Yeah.
had David Bowie shirts today and at work, and it was like, I'm pretty sure Marlon would be a David Bowie fan.
Nice.
Think of him dressed up as David Bowie.
Nice. Yes. But yeah, if Neil had to be possessed by like a modern pop star for like a one shot sort of thing, it would have to be Lady Gaga. Just because.
Just because.
He's not as mad anymore, though. To be fair.
True. Like, she dresses a lot more like sort of natural. Like she still has that quirkiness about her, but it's a lot more toned down.
Also, there is one thing I'm sure Brian is also quite interested in. Did you actually notice that Twitch sent out an email?
No.
Okay, so Twitch has already Brexited you.
Wait, what?
There is a thing going on with European Union that it could severely limit the ability to stream in EU.
Yeah, that's Article 13.
Oh, Article 13. Yeah, that's not
Yeah.
a Brexit thing. That's a
That's not a Brexit thing. That's like a European
intellectual
Union.
property. I was trying to think of the term.
Intellectual property. Yeah, intellectual property. That's it.
Yeah.
Brexit is Article 30, which is already known. Will be in effect March next year, I think.
Well, if they can get themselves organised.
Yeah. That is
Apparently, a deal is on the table.
Yeah.
Fuck's sake.
Also, Twitch sent out an email about it.
Yeah, I literally just got it now. As soon
Yeah.
as you said it, I didn't get an email. Now just slowly reading it out. Ah, joys of joys.
Like, no, just why?
Why? Because people want their intellectual property protected.
Like, I get that people want their intellectual property protected,
And
like,
people misinterpret the wrong words on the wrong terms.
yeah, and then people just fuck it up.
In a way,
Everyone else.
copying something off the internet is not a theft. Theft
Yeah.
implies that the original has gone missing and is now in the possession of the taker. Strictly speaking, the original is still there. The file is still there. You made a copy. Ergo, it is copyright. It's not strictly speaking a theft.
But those
But then
fuckers
again,
can't tell the difference.
But also people like to make, you need, that artistic license to do things with said intellectual property. It's how things change and adapt and evolve. New editors can't edit, fresh stuff, so they edit old stuff.
Mm.
It's how we get some of those weird kooky edits, like the Matrix done, but entirely from Neo's perspective, so it cuts out like a good half of the film.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Indeed.
And people post it to YouTube because you need somewhere to post video content.
Mm.
And then Warner Brothers sees it and goes, hang on a second, that's our movie. We do
Yeah.
not like this, we shall have a takedown. And YouTube tried its best, and Google, tried to keep such companies calm and sedated, and sadly that hasn't worked.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing is that the majority of people who like made those edits aren't sort of doing it sort of for commercial sort of gain
Yes.
or money wise.
No, but
Indeed.
sadly the masses will and do.
Fuck's
This is-
sake.
This is kind of the problem with a free internet. There are plenty of options.
Fuck's sake.
What really needs to happen is for companies to become more what Valve used to do, because Valve had a problem with piracy for Counter-Strike years ago.
Hmm. Yes.
They then found out where the pirates were, sent them a nice email to saying, hey look, you're doing a much better job with digital distribution than we are. We'd like to offer you a job.
Yeah.
And then those guys got together with Valve and Gabe Newell and then created Steam.
Hmm.
Which is now a colossal platform.
Yeah.
Which everybody else is now trying to emulate. Just need to do the same thing. You can't fight the pirates if you legitimize them, however. Eventually the pirates die out because, well, I go to jail and get no profit, or I work for you and I get profit for what I'm doing. I'm going to take the no jail option. Thank you.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Also, you have to remember a lot of people that make up these laws are actually massively technophobic anyway.
Oh yeah.
Because sadly, technology has long since outpaced them.
Mm-hmm.
Heck, show them my setup with 3 monitors, and I think a lot of them might panic because they wouldn't know what's where.
Of course.
But hey ho, I don't give a damn about politics.
Well.
Yeah, I don't really give about a damn about politics, but I do give a damn about freedom of doing certain things. And streaming is one of those things.
And that's great and all Switch, but I'm not playing Sea of Thieves.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're playing Dungeons and Dragons. Go home, Twitch, you're drunk.
I can tell you right now, that's not what it says in the dashboard.
Hmm.
It's completely wrong.
Oh,
Oh well. So, a quick bit of housekeeping before we get too far underway.
yes.
Firstly, no Dom tonight.
Nope.
Mm-hmm.
As he is currently stuck in the labours of retail.
Boo.
So, you shall be earning some monies for Christmas goodies,
Yes.
and Tom shall be late.
Yes.
He is making food.
Okay, I was going to make a joke about working for Scrooge or something like that, but food's much better.
Scrooge McDuck.
Scrooge McDuck.
Bah, humbug.
To be fair, the new DuckTales is actually pretty good.
It is actually.
It is. I do like it. I love what they've done. I love how they kind of explained like certain elements that people have been asking, like where's the triplets' mother and all that jazz.
That is actually a really good question,
Yeah.
which is never have been answered until this time.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it had in comics,
Yeah, it had in comics.
which don't get a lot of
Yeah.
circulation outside the US. And even then,
Yeah,
it's
that's
not
true.
great selling in the US, apparently.
Yeah.
There we go.
Still, welcome everybody to the madness that is Tales of Fumbles and Fortunes here on Tales of Gaming Addiction, a channel where we sit around and play D&D, and occasionally play other games as well.
Yes.
So, last time from Merry Bunch of Misfits, you were ordered by the City of Embermine and its military commander, Captain Walker,
Mm-hmm.
to go and investigate your old homestead of Barrowham, which lies south and a little bit eastwards of Valencia. And your mission is quite a simple one. It's just basically go there, gather some intel, work out like how big the elvish contingent is that Valencia's managed to sway onto their side, and if you have a chance, take them out. Take out their command or something, cause a bit of disruption. And as you crossed the river and went through the woodlands, you came across a couple of guards and a scout. And after you dealt with those and took a breather, you heard the distant sounds of cannon fire, signifying a skirmish had started at the bridge.
Yes.
And that's pretty much where we left you all.
Indeed.
So then, ladies and gents, what do you want to do? As I actually realise I have no music playing. No!
No. Well,
I don't know. What did we
where
do
there's
last?
smoke, there's fire.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
And if it means taking out maybe some of the elves and disrupting a few of their dastardly plans, then I guess that would be a good start.
I
But-
do believe so as well.
But I mean, I would ask Dario, as he is like the sort of captain and of our little sort of intel group. But like Tom is currently not present, so
Now, what is it you want to ask, Dario? And I should do my best to fill in the void.
oh no, I was just like more or less saying like, do we go to the sound of the gunfire or do we just stay out of it, or
Dario points out that we're here to do a job. We'll see it through and then we'll sort out the cannons in a minute. After all, what we're doing here is intel gathering.
Yes.
okay. Yeah, because last time I tried to initiate a plan, that didn't work out so well.
Yeah, so I think we might need a little thing that I think we would, I don't know, go in like a sneaky bit.
Oh, and while there's a skirmish there, that would give like the kind of elves a good distraction
Yes.
while we try and take down like the necessary individuals, as it were. So, yes. Okay. We shall follow Dario's suggestion. And we shall go do the whole intel work and see where that takes us.
Mm-hmm.
Okay then. In which case then I'm going to need everyone to make some stealth checks for me.
Oh no.
I'm not even logged in.
No.
Dang.
Do I have anything? I mean, I do have greater invisibility.
My feet are so cold. I have an ice dragon though, it would be.
I was just going to say, surely Daisy could walk them up for you.
She's not here. She's currently hiding up in bed. Everyone lost her for the whole day, and I've gone up and I found out that she's in amongst all like my throw pillows. Strategically laid herself out to the length of one of the pillows.
Aww.
They've lost her the whole day.
I have this image now of like everyone panicking, you know, running around the house like at the start of Home Alone, and Daisy just being fully immersed in the pillows, just going, "And my plan is complete."
Yeah.
Yeah.
And literally, she has like the biggest grin on her face, like, you found me. It's length. She's just laid the exact length of a pillow.
Yeah.
I can imagine Daisy like sort of being, I have finally found me unpleasant peasant.
Yes.
But
Anyways, so stealth
cat
checks.
is fine.
Indeed.
Okay.
Oh, Siren went well.
Yep, the first one was Dario's. Dario's not a stealthy man.
Well,
Not a stealthy man,
Seems
or
like
he is a
I'm not
stealthy
very
man.
stealthy today either.
nope. Jeez.
Well, that went interestingly.
Considering my stealth is only +1.
Yeah, that's actually a really good throw. Considering my stealth is +10.
Yeah, you
Well-
rolled bad.
Yeah, I rolled an
I
8.
Aren't you glad that rogues get broken stealth?
Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah. Meanwhile, I probably tripped over everything and made a lot of noise and
Well, while on the toit and I, you know, carefully shift through the leaves and everything else and try not to break too many of the loose twigs that are on the ground. Meanwhile, at the back, Dario and Neil are just stomping through the ground.
well, and Nil's like going. And Nil's probably bumped into a branch where his like left eye probably didn't see it, and goes, "Ah, gosh, darn it!"
And Dario, like, grabs hold of you and, shh, be very, very quiet. We're hunting elves.
I'm hunting wabbits.
Hunting what?
Hunting the wabbit.
See better now that Dario's got a bayonet, you just stomped a rabbit hole and do the whole kill the rabbit.
Yes. Oh my god,
Yeah.
with like hunters.
No, I'm not gonna do that.
Oh come on, bring it back from the first season. Yes.
Well, no, because now means I have to make like a Bugs Bunny avatar to basically sit up behind you all and go, kill the rabbit?
Kill the rabbit. Yes.
Oh, God, what madness have I unleashed? Anyway, you guys, you know, sneak through the undergrowth and everything else relatively fine, and you do come across the edges of your old village at Barrowham.
Tom.
Hi! That was well timed.
Yes.
Although currently microphone is muted.
Yes. And I sound like Captain Obvious.
Yes.
Yes.
It's time for the ongoing adventures of Captain Hindsight.
Yes.
Anyway, so there you go. I'll just move you guys a bit closer to the town itself.
Yes.
There we go. And as you guys approach stealthily, you can see like a lot of the old remains of the town have been removed. So a lot of the wooden structures and sheds now have all been torn down and used to make siege equipment. Banners and flags representing the 11th Royal Guard Company that are here are caught in the wind and swaying in the breeze. Can also have everyone make perception checks for me.
Does this rely on sight?
It does rely on sight, so you're at a disadvantage.
Yeah, because I realised I made a mistake last week where we made perception checks, but I realised that it was using sound, not sight. So I would have had to do that normally, but that's okay. I will take.
Why do a perception?
Yes, a perception check.
Okay, and then I will be back in a moment.
There you go.
What is wrong with my rolls today?
Are the nut gods spitting on you from afar?
Yeah.
I need a hot water bottle.
Even though I have really good, ability scores for these, but I'm still rolling under 10s.
Now, David Luck is smiling on me, but that's often bad news for you guys.
Yeah, it is. What if it's smiling on you as you are playing Siren's character, but if it's just being a total...
I don't know. I'll have to test that.
Yeah.
We'll have to test that theory.
Yes. Also, I noticed one thing. That I don't have money. I actually don't even have the $12, that $12 to actually pay the Xbox Game Pass this month.
Oh no! All of Sir Foxy's viewers, you should give him some monies. Otherwise, how else will he play games for you all?
Yes. Also, there is a little thing that they actually fixed, Red Dead Online, which is really good because it's working like magic right now.
Wonderful. We shall discuss that later. So,
Yes.
as you guys sit there and keep your eyes on the village, like I said, a lot of the wooden structures are now gone. It's only a few of the major stone buildings that are left. So things like the village hall, a couple of the buildings, Allsix workshop, to which Betois and Zyron both notice like the smoke is rising from the chimney, so it appears to be working. Although what they're doing in the forge, you guys can't see from this distance.
Neil feels violated about this.
That's my forge, goddammit!
That is my forge! Get out of my forge! No, I'm not saying this out loud.
But one of the other things that catches your eye, especially Zyron's, is the large amount of soldiers around the town hall. He sees at least 6 of them out the front, all standing there perfectly still, in neat, well dressed and everything else. And he's wagering a guess that that's probably where a lot of the intel is. It's back in the old village hall.
I wonder if they found that trapdoor. Like, that led down to that secret passage.
I wonder that same thing.
Zyron's like, probably, I wouldn't be too surprised. I mean, hell, we found it. So it's not the most secretive thing in the world.
True. So,
Still,
where do we go? Yeah.
don't suppose anyone's got a way of sneaking in there.
I
Well-
could try it.
This is true.
Let's just hope it doesn't do the baby.
Yep. I mean,
So, stealth check.
Indeed, please, if you plan on sneaking in.
I was thinking. Oh, never mind. Okay, go ahead.
I was thinking, whew,
Where'd you go?
Where did he go?
Yeah, like Betois. Betois.
What?
I'm guessing
He was
Betois
like
already
you.
sneaking his way through.
Yeah. You know, like a little dust cloud of size of Petois just staying there, like, and Neil is just poking at the dust cloud, like, Petois?
Betois. Hello. Poor thing.
Yeah.
Okay, so Betois, as you sneak on through the camp
Yeah.
and go to various places, where would you like to go? You've got 5 choices. You got like 4 regular brick buildings, the village hall,
Okay.
or Orsig's workshop.
First of all, I would like to go to Orsig's workshop.
Okay. As you sneak on through using the bushes and things to cover you, and you poke your head around to view inside Orsig's workshop, you see a few elves, dark skin tones, but it's hard to tell from where you are if it's dirt from where they've been working or if it's their natural skin colour.
Okay.
Working at the forge, they've been making spearheads and arrowheads, small little bits of metal. But they've also been doing what look like longer pieces, so the size of great swords.
Ah.
Interesting.
I think Neil would find this very interesting.
I mean, Nil's not here right now. Well, Nil's not there right now, so...
Yeah, this is all you.
I was actually saying it to myself.
Ah.
Very quietly.
All the voices in your brain agree.
Yes.
Okay then. If you want to move somewhere else, I'm going to need another stealth check from you.
I'm actually going to move to the town hall.
Okay, go ahead and give me another stealth check, please. A very admirable stealth check. As you carry on weaving your way down the back of the houses, and again you're using bushes and things to cover, very Assassin's Creed style. You eventually come around to the edge of the town hall. The front door is guarded by 6 soldiers. In fact, I have a map for this.
Ooh, nice.
Do it. Ooh.
So let me just move the guards because they're in the wrong position. They should be that way on.
There we are.
And also helps if I change the scene. And ignore the turn, all the things popped up. Should be on my overlays at all times just to cover up an unsightly corner.
Okay.
There we go. So, that's kind of like the situation inside the town as you'll sneak your way through.
Okay.
So you got the 6 guards at the front. You can hear someone talking in the back. You don't understand Elvish, do you? You understand Sylvan,
Yes.
Abyssal and Celestial and all that nonsense. So you can make like the odd word or two, but it's like it doesn't make a lot of sense in a sentence.
Okay.
What language is it?
He knows it's Elvish, but he doesn't understand it.
Yeah.
But you can either try and sneak in through the front door, past all the guards, or you could try and find an open window around the back.
I could try to find the open window in the back. And
Okay.
also, I'm gonna change the song.
Dun 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 dun. dun.
Oh
Well,
god damn it,
copyright?
thanks.
Copyright?
Yeah,
Oh,
true.
okay.
That'll have to do. I found something more appropriate. So,
Alright.
you're sneaking on through.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead and give me a final stealth check.
Come on, Betois.
Oh crap.
Oh,
You find yourself an open window, and you can quite happily climb in and drop down, but you don't realise as you come on in that there's several the table's a bit wobbly, and as you put your hand on it to balance yourself to step down, it wobbles and a couple of the cups rattle.
Ah crap.
And it's at that point you set there going, hopefully no one saw that. You hear the sounds of blades being drawn, and behind you stands a high elf in immaculately kept samurai style armour, wearing the Oni style face mask, so it's like the demon face with the tusks going up and down,
Okay.
with a short sword style blade held against your throat, and he just says to you, in Elvish to start with, something along the lines of, don't move.
Mm-hmm.
What do you wish to do?
I wish to, from the context, I decide to stay still as let's say, as a cat is possible.
Cat staying still.
Yeah, and well, what are my options in this case?
You could choose to fight him, or you can choose to make a run for it.
I could try to make a run for it.
Okay then. So, he will get an attack of opportunity on you as he tries to run away.
Okay.
So, he's just going to lash out at you with a short sword, because that's what he had to your throat. 16 hits or misses on you, I can't remember.
16 is exactly my armor class.
So, he manages to take a quick jab at you. You take 9 points of piercing damage.
Mm-hmm.
As he sort of catches you in the back as you make the run through it, and he starts yelling for guards to come along and orders them to hunt you down. I'm going to need you to make another stealth check at disadvantage.
Just a moment. So 9, it's 35.
Scheiße.
Oh wow. Whoops. The numbers went backwards.
Whoopsie.
Whoopsie. It was just momentarily. I actually gained some hit points from that hit. But yeah,
It's a healing sword!
yes. And the stealth check. Let's hope it goes well.
With disadvantage. Because you're
Oh,
trying
yeah.
to run away really quick.
Yeah. Disadvantage and
Oh,
Wow.
so good. So good.
yeah, still good.
Oh, for Christ's sake, really? Oh my gosh!
What?
Natural 1.
Ah.
A natural bleeding 1! If these guys do better, it's... Ugh. Okay, you, by the luck of the golden gods that you have been blessed with in your sneaking, you have
Yes.
managed to sneak away.
Yeah.
But it's very like you have to like Assassin's Creed it, so you sort of dive into a bush and wait for a few seconds and then pop your head out and okay, I
Yeah.
think I've lost them. Duck down and
Yeah.
carry on. And you make it back to the guys A-OK.
Sweet.
Look, apart from the minor stab wound.
Yeah.
Oh man.
And if anyone asks if things went well, don't. Because look at this. And just points to the wound.
So, did things go? Oh, never mind.
But I managed to get out.
Without them
Oh yeah, without them.
without them knowing where you exactly gone, because you could lead them right to us if they followed you well.
Yes, I managed to slip by unnoticed.
That was way too close, but now they know that. Well, I mean, they know you're here, but they
Yeah,
don't
they
know
know
that
I
the
am
rest of-
here.
but they don't know the rest of us are
Yes,
here.
that is true.
Okay. So, what's
God
the
dang.
plan?
I don't have disguising the disguise kit. Damn it.
I was gonna say, like, Dario, what's the plan now? Well, oh yeah, because Tom's here, or at least in spirit.
Well, his microphone's not muted, but I think he's still trying to sort it out.
Okay. Okay. Well, I mean, I would like to ask Dario, like, okay, what do we do?
I should let Tom answer that when the microphone's working.
Okay.
Yes.
So I don't know. I don't even know what's been going on.
Betoil snuck into the little hamlet and nearly got caught. But he is aware of where like the main camp is and everything else. So your mission of gathering intel is nearly done. Just need to actually grab something of worth, which is inside the village hall, which is under heavy guard.
We roll back a little bit more than that because I can't quite remember what happened last week.
Alright, last week you actually started your whole mission to come to Barrowham, so you crossed the river, as you got to the woods, you found a couple of soldiers and a scout, and after the scuffle and everything else, you heard the distant sounds of cannon fire, which are like sounded like the skirmish had started at the bridge. And then that brings us to this week, where before you turned up, in your character, I said, "Look, there's a job to do. We'll do the intel first, and if we've got time, you can swing back and help out at the bridge, and maybe make it back to town that way."
Okay.
Okay. I can't quite remember still, but hey, what the hell? Let's just roll with it. Yeah, what's the
Okay.
worst that can happen? After
Right.
all, yeah, the last time I couldn't quite remember. I came up and ended up becoming an enemy of Nils.
Well, not an enemy as such, but like, it's just a little warning. That if you do
No,
things-
you right out threatened to kill me.
I didn't outright threaten to kill you. I just said I'd stop you.
I know, but I'm just saying it's there's a difference between stopping and you touch him, I'll whip your fucking throat out.
To be fair, that would stop you.
Yeah.
I know, but there's a hello, pull up Acme stop sign, or grab blade, right it through the throat, and then point at me and go, "There, told you so."
Well, we'll cross that bridge when we get there. But right now, as far as they know, they only know that Betoir is there, but they don't know the rest of us are. So, I mean, like you said, we had a. Or, I mean, like you said, we have a mission to complete, and the sooner we get this done, the sooner we can sort of progress. But yeah, it's down to you what we should do.
I just said, not knowing what the strength of this camp is like, it's a bit hard to
Okay.
determine.
Okay, so Betois. On the scale of 1 to
How fucked are we?
yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so how on the scale of 1 to 10, how screwed would we be?
Well, there is 6 guards waiting in front of the city hall. There are elves making weapons in Orsik's workshop. And people inside the city hall know that I'm there, so they might be a bit more alarmed
Okay.
if they
So,
see even one movement more.
okay.
So it's hard, but it's doable.
Okay. So this mission isn't totally lost. Like, did you manage to see anything that they were guarding at all?
Did I actually manage to see anything?
Not really. The dude with the sword was pretty much on you as soon as you snuck on in.
Oh, okay.
I do have an idea, but
Okay.
everyone can like overrule me because last time I had a plan, it didn't go so well.
Mm-hmm.
I can cast Phantasmal Force, and I could summon. I could summon maybe something that could frighten, like maybe one of the guards, or if I used Fey Presence, but that would. Or. Okay. Okay, right. Yeah, so my main plan is using one of those two things to scare the guards away. But
Okay.
I don't know how everyone else would feel about that.
We could do it the way that we would do a little split up of the party, and we would have sneakers who sneak in, while you and maybe, I don't know, like Tom,
Siren?
Siren or Dario is being doing like a distraction. Or, of course, Siren could put on one hell of a show and distract the guards that way.
True. True. But I just want to make sure that everyone is in agreement, well, agrees to this, so that we don't make the same mistake that I made the last time.
Yes, and also I want everyone to pick a position. Are you coming to sneak with me, or are you going to the front gate to be as a distraction?
I mean, I'm I'm definitely doing the whole distraction.
Okay,
Thing.
so you're leading the
Distract as
distraction.
well.
Okay.
Okay. So Marlon will do some distraction as well. So, Dario, where are you going to go? You sneaky or distracting?
As Owen points out, the last time we split the party, things did not go well.
Yeah, that's true.
But if I have to go anywhere, I'll go sneaky and go on, Tom. Sorry, I cut you off.
Tom?
Thomas.
Hello?
Hello.
Wasn't saying
We were
anything.
just,
Oh, okay. Sorry, I saw your light come on. I started speaking, so I felt bad.
we
No,
were
I didn't
just,
say anything.
okay. We were just wondering whether you'd go on the sneaking team or the distraction team. Because Marlon and myself are so far the distractors, while Zyron and Beitois have volunteered to do the sneaking.
Give me a second. I'm still. My roll 20 still seems to be buffering. To reload. Told your call is important to us. You are number 67 in a queue. Please hold.
Oh man.
I'm just having a check. My stealth is +4.
Yeah.
Not
So
You could roll well.
could roll well. Bulking heavy bloke with a giant ass gun.
well, I do have greater invisibility in case you feel that insecure about your stealthiness.
Or with it.
But that's up to you.
17.
That's not bad.
That's not bad at all.
So I'm going to assume you're going sneaking about.
Likewise. So in which case then, sneaky team.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to need stealth checks from you all.
And please, D&D gods, don't let me to muck this up.
Natural one, natural one, natural one.
Oh
You
crap,
don't
I
have
rolled in
advantage.
With disadvantage.
But I need to...
That's okay.
Roll it again.
A 14 is still admirable. It's still good. So you
Do
Zyron...
I roll again, or...
That's okay. I'll say. I can see what the actual roll was going to be.
Actual roll was gonna be...
It was going to be 14 anyway.
Was it?
Yeah. The second roll was a 16.
Yeah.
But still, it's an admirable roll.
16 plus 10, so 26.
No, the second roll was going to be 16. So,
Right, total.
yeah. So the first roll was the 4.
Yeah.
Because what he does, advantage, disadvantage, or roll 2 anyway, and he just picks from those 2 rolls.
Yeah.
Still, 14 is fine, along with the 2 17s. You 3 sneak your way back into the village and everything else. I'm going to need to open up this map a bit more. Why can't I open the map? There we go.
The map is being difficult.
It is being a right merd.
Yes. And why all of a sudden our Irish cat turned into our German cat?
I thought you sounded more French than anything.
Yeah, actually, that's true.
Oh, there we go.
So Zyron, Betrois, and Dario are on the stealth team over here. And then destruction team was Marlon
And Nil.
and Nil.
I would like to advise Marlon to stay at least 10 feet away from me.
Easy then.
Yep,
So-
it's easy enough.
So for the
Yeah.
folks at home, this is like the current situation is you guys walk into town. As Team Stealth are sneaking on through and sneaking around the side. How are you guys going to act as a distraction?
Okay. Marlon, what sort of spells do you have up your sleeves?
In spell wise, I have Firebolt, Message, Toll of Death, True Strike, Alarm, Burning Hands, Ice Knife, Unseen Servant, Fireball, Haste, Lightning Bolt, and Slow.
Okay.
Vampiric Touch as well? I don't know. I thought that was
Vampiric
one of mine.
You got the spellbook from the Dragon's Den, so I added them into your actual spellbook.
Alright.
So you
So
have
all the ones in grey ones as well.
they're the ones that you could prepare tomorrow morning.
Alright, yeah, I get you. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because wizards work differently to bards and clerics and everyone else.
Okay, because I was thinking, if I do Fey Presence, then which I can choose to either charm or frighten any creature within a 10-foot cube, and they would have to make wisdom saving throws. And if they fail, then they would either run or be charmed by me, depending on depending on like what I choose. So, with that being said, right. With that being said, so I'm going to don my lovely cloak,
Mm-hmm.
like put the hood up, and
Hang on, what cloak?
the cloak that I brought in Ruthin. I brought a cloak in Ruthin. I remember saying this out loud and all that jazz.
Yeah, I just can't remember what one it was.
Yeah, no, it's just an ordinary cape.
Oh, okay. I thought for a second it was like an actual magic item. Like, hang on, what?
Oh, no, it's not a magical, it's just an ordinary cape.
Okay.
Nothing magical about it. And, ooh, I could use thaumaturgy. Thaumaturgy. Oh, right. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to cast thaumaturgy to make my voice boom,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm also going to do Fey Presence so that it enhances my lovely booming voice. And I'm going to convince them that they have displeased the deity of Barrowham and that they should flee before I rain down the fiery balls of terror upon them.
Okay, then go ahead and make.
So I'm going to position myself. Yeah, because it needs to be in the 10-foot cube.
Okay, as you get that close, like they'll circling around you and start
Yes.
barking orders at you in Elvish.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just like completely ignoring them, like as they try and surround me in that. And I'm also going to. Yeah, I'm also gonna do thaumaturgy. And I'm gonna like also use thaumaturgy to make my eyes glow like white, like bright white as well. So
Okay, well go ahead and make your intimidation check with advantage. With all the fanfare you can muster.
Okay.
Although I think you're already at
Come on.
advantage for intimidation, aren't you? Because you've got scars.
Yeah, this is true. Oh wow.
Oh, wow.
Just walking away.
Natural 20. Natural 20 when it's needed.
Yeah.
As much as I like to walk away from that.
I want to do demonic voice, but I know I'm like no, like it's probably gonna ruin.
You have
people's-
angered the spirit of Barrowham.
Yeah. You. Yeah. Yeah.
Gotta let the voice go a little bit loose. It's all at the top of the voice.
Yeah.
The top of the lungs, rather.
You have angered the spirit of Barrowham. Flee, or you shall burn in the fiery depths of my fury. Fucking hell, that's. amazing.
It's okay, mine's even worse because mine really rumbles up the vocal cords.
You gotta do it from the lungs, not the voice. Like it's more projection. It's more projection. That's why your voice gets a bit sore after doing that growly voice, because you're using your voice, not your lungs.
That's kind of how I get around a lot of things. But anyway, the guards outside are like instantly terrified, and they did start with spears. They haven't got spears anymore. They instantly drop them and like start backing off. One of them runs in, starts yelling for their commander and everything else.
Yeah. And well, I mean, in everyone else's like normal vision, it's like, yeah, go ahead, run away, sort of thing. But in their like sort of vision, it's like, run and flee if you want to keep your lives.
At which point, this other elf, so basically the same as like Betois also is adorned in perfectly kept armor. He's got a tabard on. He's got the mask on and everything else to hide the rest of his face. So he's got like the Oni mask thing going on.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Stands out, looks at you up and down. Bearing in mind he's not under effect of your Fey presence.
Okay. Well, I still got thaumaturgy and all that shit going on, so.
So he looks at you and says in Elvish, which I don't think you understand, do you?
No, I do not understand Elvish.
Yeah, so he says something to you in a language that you don't understand, and then you're feeling like your mind is being taken over. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
No! No! Fuck!
That's a check.
Oh no, guys! I'm so sorry.
That's okay. Like we got two groups doing things at the same time. So this is kind of as they're like sneaking in through the window that Betois found earlier.
What is it? What's happened, Neil?
So, from where you are, Marlon, you see like Neil do this whole thaumaturgy Fey presence combo, and the guards panic. One of them runs inside. Out comes another soldier, obviously like some sort of a captain or someone of rank. He says something to Neil in Elvish, which you translate as, well, this is an interesting thing to see. I am Hojo Sayuki, and you should kneel. And it's at that point when he says kneel, like Neil full on like kneels in respect.
Yeah. Oh shit. Oh, I'm.
I love what you put in the Discord chat, Tom. I find your lack of faith disturbing. So Marlon, if you wish to do anything, now is the perfect time.
Hold on. I don't know if he's good or bad. I'll just sort of bow.
He looks over to you, Marlon, as you're approaching a respected bow, and says to you in Elvish, which you know. I think you do, don't you?
No, I don't speak Elvish.
Wow, okay.
Through this, Sony.
So I keep trying to keep track of who knows what language, and I always get people modelled up. I need to put it on my little cheat sheet on the wall.
It's only the elf knows Elvish. It's the only one.
That helps. Yeah, only Zyron knows Elvish. Cool. Yeah, he says something to you in Elvish and looks for a second, realises you don't understand, clears his throat, and says in like really broken common, "Greetings, I'm pleased to have met you. Why does a Dragonborn emissary come here?"
Following in him. I was giving him a hand. Invalid.
And looks at you, looks back at Nil, who's stuck kneeling on the ground trying to resist. And he's with... I see. Snaps his fingers and the command's lifted off you. Nil, you can now stand if you choose.
Yeah, I would like to stand. I am not happy.
Okay. Pause on that for a second. Back with Team Stealth. You guys snuck on through. You hear Neil's booming voice from behind the house and everything else. I'm going to need you guys to make another stealth check as you sneak in through the window.
Okay.
Pretty impressive. Pretty impressive. Somehow the bard is sneakier than the rogue.
Yes. My roll sucked today.
That's okay. I'll be really big salt and ruinous if Dario does it with a natural 20.
Yeah.
So Dario, I just need a stealth check from you, and I shall carry on with what's happening. I was so close on that guess.
Yes.
So,
Definitely.
but like last time, you sneak on in, remembering this time not to grab the table, but instead, of course, you forget you have a tail which naturally tries to sway and balance you out, and you do, like, knock some bits, and they wobble, but Siren and Dario are quick to grab it and steady it and tell you to shh. Okay, and you guys now find yourselves in here. I apologise, I didn't have time to furnish the room.
Well, I mean, to be fair.
Yeah, well, again, I didn't know where you guys were going to be. I didn't want to waste time furnishing rooms in case I didn't need to use them.
That's fine.
But inside there's a whole collection of tables and things like that. They've got maps and correspondences scattered on them. And as you're like looking around going, oh, we can take that, we can take that, we can take that, you hear this conversation between Marlon and the commander outside. Which is when now everyone starts to realign in timeline. If that makes sense for everyone?
Yes.
Cool. So,
I actually have a little question.
mm?
Who was the guy? It was like a really high up guy I needed to assassinate. This is out of character question.
Yes, your assassination target is no one here. You haven't seen him yet.
Ah, okay.
That was the main thing. So, back with Team Diversion. As they all sneak in. The commander, has the greeting with you, Marlon, and everything else. Tells his soldiers to man the hell up, grab their spears, and stand to attention. And then looks down to Neil and asks you Neil, directly in common, broken as it is. Why have you arrived here? What is your purpose?
You are part of the reason why our home was taken away. You are part of the reason why all this shitty war chaos is going on. And I intend to eradicate anything that threatens the life of innocents who have done nothing wrong. Starting with you.
Blah blah, whatever he said.
I like this team device. It's a perfect contrast. One really passionate and one kind of meh. Hojo looks at you and then takes a step down so he's at your level. How tall were you again? Were you like 6 foot?
Let me have a look on my character sheet. I don't think I actually. He's 5'9", so about 175 centimeters.
Okay, so he's like 6'2", so he stands a little bit taller than you and
Oh shit.
bows his head down to look at you. Operation Meme Cat.
I knew I had a place for that because earlier today.
Okay, yeah, so stands over, looks at you, Neil, and just says that you're a child. You know nothing of how the world works. People suffer and die all the time. Now, I'll give you a choice. Pledge your loyalty to me, and your town may be returned to you. This little hamlet may be returned to you. Or leave, and die on the battlefield like a man.
I am going to sort of look with the corner of my right eye and go, Marlon, stay back. Do not come any closer to me or these
Yeah, I
guys.
know, you said earlier.
I know. Because I'm going to cast Hunger of Hadar centered
Ooh!
on this elven guy.
Holy heck!
Before I do it, I would go. Yeah, before I do, I'll go. Well, there is a third option. You can die right here, right now. Even if I die myself, I am dragging you down with me, and I am going to cast that shit.
Okay then. I'm going to need everyone to roll initiative then, as Neil's initiated combat. And the other thing I'll ask Team Stealth, before like the combat really begins to roll. You have a choice of 6 tables ready to go through. 3 of them are like got correspondences on, and 3 of them have maps on. So your choice 1, 2, and 3 are the maps. 4, 5, and 6 are the correspondence. Just let me know which table you want to run to.
Shall we have a think about this?
As like you hear
Let's go
this
better.
thing from Neil, and like you hear the void basically erupt.
That's what I'm saying. What's going to be better for us all? The correspondence or maps?
I think correspondence would be more important.
Shall we go? It's one map.
Ooh, that's actually pretty good.
I'm asking the question here.
Oh.
It's Team Stealth. Shall we go 2 correspondence and 1 map, or just all correspondent?
I think we should go 1, 2 to correspondence and 1 for the maps.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Uh,
Who wants to grab what?
I want to go to correspondence.
I'll go middle then 2 for maps.
Okay. In that case, and then leave Siren to go for the correspondences as well. He glances over quickly because he can read Elvish. He grabs some ones that look really important and just shoves it into his bag. Rather haphazardly. And again, I'll need you guys to roll initiative as well, so now we can get the ball rolling.
Yeah, Marlon, if you could take a one step back. Because...
And my laptop just cut out, so yeah.
Yeah.
Either way, Marlon does not like to be told what to do.
Oh, whoops.
I know.
Whoopsie!
Oopsie.
Did not mean to roll that many d20s. It was meant to be more like that. So these guys are going on 15. And then Zyron. Really? Really, Zyron? Good rolls up until the final moment.
Yes.
Alright then, so Hunger of Hadar.
Mm-hmm.
Open a gateway to the dark between the stars. Madness will consume you. Sorry, couldn't resist.
Yeah, I'm just thinking, if I'm the one casting it, would I still be damaged as well? Either way, I don't care.
Yes. Because
Okay.
it says any creature, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does say any creature. I don't care.
Mm-hmm. Then you are affected by it. Can you just do me a favour, Neil, and just like draw a quick 20-foot thing for me, just to make sure I got the circle right?
Okay, I'm gonna center it on the. I'm gonna center it on the, like general. Oh God. So here.
But if I go this way at it,
Hmm.
is that gonna be right? Nope, it's one size too small. God dang it. There we go, that's a 20-foot circle, isn't it?
I believe so. Let me double check to make sure.
Yep.
Yep, that is a 20-foot circle.
There we go. It does our purposes. So, one great big void.
Yeah, any creature that starts its turn in the area takes 2d6 cold damage.
Okay,
And
then.
any creature that ends its turn in the area must succeed in a dexterity saving throw or take 2d6 acid damage.
In which case, then, could you roll 2d6 for me for the cold damage?
Okay, coming right up. Whoops. Oh. Okay.
Fun. So he takes 3 points of cold damage to start with. Sadly, he doesn't get advantage, but he will take a swing at you. Because he's blind and feels that you're there, but he will be at disadvantage because he's blind. But he does get to make a multi-attack.
Okay.
So he goes 2 with his short sword.
That hits,
And then 1 with the rapier.
that misses.
You lucky.
Okay.
So you take 19 damage as you feel 2 short sword swings hit you, and then you realise that you should really move out of the way as you just feel the air being split by this rapier as it comes straight down. You need to make your concentration checks.
Oh no.
They're DC 10.
Okay, right, Constitution saving throw.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, yes.
Wow.
Oh, damn.
Nice.
Very impressive.
Yeah,
So you managed to hold on to the spell despite the pounding you're taking, and then he takes another 2d6 for ending his turn of acid damage.
Oh yes.
So
coming
could you roll
right
2d6
up.
for me?
Oh god, no. What is going on? Right, okay. Bear with me 1 sec. Gosh darn it.
Wow. I was thinking Hunger of Hadar was like going to do so much damage to him, but it's chiseling away, little bits at a time.
Alright.
Hang on, I just need to make my notes. Right. Okay, so that's my notes made up before I lose them. And after Hojas go, it's his guards go, so they take 2d6 cold.
Okay. That's better.
Oh my god! So cold! So cold! And 12. And 12. Why do I have so many guards for him? Why do I give him so many bodyguards? So many HP stats. Okay, so it takes they all take the 12 points of cold damage, and then they're going to make a bucket basically out
Okay.
of the whole thing. Actually, I'm going to go shortest route that they know, which is going to be that way. So, Neil, if you want, you can make some attacks of opportunity on one of them at disadvantage.
Okay, so all of them at disadvantage.
Only one. You only get one attack of opportunity. It's a reaction.
I'm just thinking, can I do Eldritch Blast, or does it have to be a melee weapon?
Has to be a melee weapon.
Okay then, in that case then, I do have a short sword, so I'll go 1, 2.
You only get the one attack on one person.
Oh, right, okay, fair enough. Okay, 17.
And the 17 is a hit.
Okay.
So he takes... oh, you got your set so it does the click to hit thing.
Huh?
Oh, hello, your short swords are acting weird.
Yeah.
Alright, hold on, let me check it out.
Okay then.
Yeah, let me check it out.
That's alright, I'll just roll the d6
Yeah, sure.
for yours damage, which wasn't great anyway. I think you...
Okay.
come on, there we go.
So...
Okay, so... He's fine, they're fine. They make it out... They see Marlon, and they look back at the commander, and they start, yelling for orders, and that's all they can do for their turn. Which brings us to you, Nil.
oh, Shiza.
There's your cold
yeah.
damage.
Okay. Hold on, so it's a 1d6 for,
Short swords, yeah.
short swords, okay.
Plus
That's
either your...
piercing damage.
Yeah. With your strength or dexterity.
It's dexterity because it's a finesse weapon. Okay. I think I managed to sort it. I think. Okay, so 12 points of cold damage, okay. Bum 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 bum. Right, okay.
Yep.
Neil is not doing very well.
And
Okay.
Constitution saving throw for you.
Oh gosh, okay, right.
DC 10,
come
because you took
on.
damage.
Oof.
It's
Okay.
fine.
As a bonus action, I'm going to cast Hex on the general right there. And that has disadvantage on dexterity saving throws.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh no, is this going to be what we discussed earlier? Shit.
As an action, I feel like I've got to leg it. So, 1, 2,
He will get a swipe at you.
3, 4. That's fine. That's fine. I'm a tanky. That misses.
Natural 1!
Okay, so that was 1, 2, 3, 4. 5. 6. Okay. Yeah. I think that's all I can really do. Saying that, though, I have a question.
Mm.
As he's taken an attack of opportunity on me,
Yes.
like, for future reference, Could I then cast Hellish Rebuke as a reaction?
It's only on a hit, I believe, isn't it, for Hellish Rebuke? When you are hit by an enemy.
This is very true. Saying that though,
Yeah, it would trigger because it's your reaction. Although you've already spent your reaction doing an attack of opportunity earlier, so you'd have to wait till your next turn for it to be active
true.
again.
Sorry, I'm just gonna work
Yeah.
out something.
Reactions are a funny thing.
4, 5, 6. I'm gonna move right there behind this guy.
Oh, no, don't get a swing at you. Because you're not out of his threatened area.
No. There is a funny reason for that.
Oh no.
A hilarious one.
Now you're going to get knocked into the circle again. Alright then. Next up is Marlon and Zyron. And I'm going to let Marlon go first.
Oh, what happened?
Neil basically told the commando to go F himself and summon up a black sphere of dark void nastiness. You've heard like the sounds of combat from inside, like the guards come rushing out the sphere, turning around, yelling to their commando for orders. And they're worried about him because it's pitch black. I just realised I've lined them up to be horrifically eviscerated by a lightning bolt.
I'm gonna move this way slightly. And I'm going to cast slow on these guys.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Okay.
The 40-foot cube.
Oh. Yep, that would happily get all three of them, so they are currently slowed.
I was going to say, don't they even have to make a...
A wisdom save, yeah. I suspect they're going to fail, because Marlon does have a very high DC.
Oh, yes.
I believe only the second one passed. I'm 99% certain.
That's fine.
So you watch as two of them like begin to slow down, look like they're moving through very thick treacle. The middle one's like, What are you guys doing? This isn't a time for charades?
Oh, I missed a trick there. Oh well, never mind.
Okay, on Zyron's go, he's going to make a move towards the front door, hearing the sounds of combat start, and instantly panic at the black sphere. Jesus Christ. Neil, what have you done?
Nothing. Well, I mean, something. Carry on.
There isn't a lot he can do, this is the thing.
What about a nice fireball in the center to kill the general?
Doesn't have fireball.
Okay, what about a lovely offensive spell that can possibly kill the guard?
Yeah, he's going to have to do something. Firing off randomly, he is going to do Fairy Fire.
Ooh.
So, Captain needs to make a dexterity saving throw.
With disadvantage.
Yeah. It's a good thing disadvantage is still selected for good old Hojo.
Ooh.
So, you, and when you guys get there, you'll see that the good old Mr. Hojo is now covered in beautiful purple sparkles. It's like a purple sparkly vampire.
Except, does it not Henna, does it not? Hang on, let me have
I don't know.
a
Let's look at Hunger of Hadar.
No light, magical or otherwise, can illuminate the area.
Ooh, okay. So you can't actually see him. That's interesting. And then Zyron has no idea if his spell works. Just, I did something. I did a thing.
This is great, guys.
This is not work. This is not great. I can't do anything. You've neutralized Zyron, and it's Dario's go.
Hello. Okay, dokey, pickety pokey.
Hi.
Where do we come through? There we go.
You are up here at the top of the house.
Yeah, but where do we come through? As in, which window?
Oh,
Where-
behind Betoir is where the window is. There you go. That helps. Gives an idea of like the path round. But sadly, you cannot see the commander in this black sphere. What I should really do is fill that with a dark grey
Wow.
and drop him to the GM layer.
Are there any other windows in this place?
There are a couple of windows scattered about the place. You can make out one over there and one over here.
What?
So it was
Yeah, there's a question. How tall is the cart?
the car is about 3 foot tall or so. It hasn't actually got supplies on it. I don't have an empty cart texture.
So it does.
So you can see, yeah, you can see him. He doesn't get any cover.
The other guy's slow. Fortunately, it's going to be a bit of a western shootout now. Yeah, I'm going for the newest guy.
Okay. And that's a hit. He takes 10 points of piercing damage. And I think that's actually enough to kill him. Bear with me. No, he is still standing. He takes the shot through the back and like staggers forward and catches himself on his sword and like, what was that?
Advantage. Very nice.
Yeah, it would have been with advantage. So go ahead, make another roll. If it's a natural 20, we'll add the extra damage on.
So, what? Attack roll again.
Yeah. Okay. So you didn't get the critical from the advantage. You still have another attack.
Is he still standing or?
Yeah, he's still standing. You'd have advantage on this one as well. So he sits there heavily breathing.
Click on advantage this time. So yeah, clicking on the same guy.
Oh,
Damn.
I keep forgetting how much damage you do with that musket. A second shot, like, you hit him first of all in the shoulder, and the second one like goes straight to his breastbone and just pops out and leaves a massive exit wound. And he just falls down flat on the ground, unable to do anything else. And now comes the emote. Anyways, Betoit, 'tis your go.
As I cannot see the commander or captain or whatever he is, because, well, as you know, Batois actually doesn't give a crap about titles. Batois is actually going to move here and take aim at this guy right here.
Okay, you have advantage, so your assassination feature will trigger.
Yes.
Assuming you land the hit, I mean, who knows, you might roll 2 natural ones. Can happen.
Can happen. Yeah.
It's happened to me before.
Yeah, let's see how it goes. Oh wow.
That's impressive.
Yeah, that's impressive how bad roll that is.
It's the fact that you rolled 2 6s more than anything. You actually missed twice.
Yeah.
Damn.
Dang.
And as addition, I point to the video I posted to our group chat earlier. The legendary sharps.
Yeah.
Oh, hello, I had a ding. And I couldn't see what the ding was for. Oh, thank you for the follow, gaming tourist. Pull up a chair. Anyways, so your first shot flies wide. You don't get your sneak attack or anything else. Oh, hang on, no, wait. I forgot, he slowed. Nope. That would hit. His AC is reduced by 2 for being slowed.
Oh wow.
You think it's gonna miss as you watch him roll forward to do some sort of a charge, maybe just sort of ready himself to do something, and it's so slow you actually do manage to catch him in the side. Go ahead and roll for me your sneak attack twice and another d6.
Okay.
Assassinate. If he hits on an attack roll, he is considered as doing critical
So
damage.
sneak attack twice.
Yep.
That's the first one. And that's the second one.
And an extra d6 as well for your short bow crit.
Nah, crap. Just a moment.
You said roll 20 feet. Just move your mouse up to the side and just click a button. Okay, so that's what? 3, 10, 22, 27 points of damage.
He's eviscerated.
And even his death is in slow motion. You're not quite sure how this is happening.
How the hell is this happening? Can someone explain it to me?
Your arrow goes sort of underneath the shoulder and takes out a couple of major arteries, and as the blood is slowly draining down, he's even falling slow.
Oh damn.
So it's either you're really fast or the world is really slow. It's hard to tell. But with that is your go done.
Yes.
And that's the captain's go. Neil, 2d6 for me, please, for my cold damage.
Okay. 7.
Okay. You hear him call out from inside the swirling vortex, where have you gone, little man? I'm actually going to roll a d8 for random direction. One, 2, 3. Okay, pops out over there. And it's like, what have you...
Yeah.
You! And sees you, Marlon.
Right?
Hojo has seen you. I'm gonna need you to be ever so kind. And make a wisdom saving throw for me. I don't know why that's come up with disadvantage. So yeah, Marlon, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw as he's just saying to you, so hold still. Your death will be swift. And that is a pass.
Ooh.
You feel your muscles begin to tense, and then you let go, and it all just eases off. Damn! Damn. Anyways, now for his troops go. So for the ones that aren't slowed, we'll get them underway first. Hi, Nil.
Hi, guards.
So many weapons, so little time. They're just going to go with their long swords at you.
That's a miss. That's a miss.
They should be these guys. I really need to remind myself to update what I'm rolling as. Right, so I believe a slowed person's at disadvantage for their attack rolls, if I recall as well.
Let me have a look-see. Oops.
You can decide for an action or a bonus action, not both.
It can either use an action or bonus action, not both. And
Yeah, it's a disadvantage for its dex saves and -2 to its AC.
yes,
It's the opposite
and-
of haste, basically.
yes.
Haste is great. And Marlon, they are going to attack you. So the slowed one first. Really? Really? That's a miss. And then the regular dude hits you for 9. So you dodge the slow one as like you see the blade slowly come down as you sort of admiring your arcane handiwork of manipulating time. You forget the second one's there and he manages to swing up and catch you in the back, cutting a deep cut along your spine. And it's low concentration. I don't think it is it? Yes, it is. So, Marlon, my dear, I also need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
There we go.
Okay, as you feel the pain, you suddenly snap to and realise as your slow spell fades from the other guard. So 9 points of damage, and you've lost the slow.
How much? 9 points.
Yep, 9. And with that brings us to Nils go.
Alrighty, I think you know what I'm going to do. Tee hee hee.
I don't actually, which is what's got me really concerned.
Okay. Eldritch Blast to the face!
Against the dudes in front of you, I take it.
Yeah, the dude in front of me.
Okay, a 13 misses, unfortunately. But the 25
Well, I mean,
hits.
And it kind of goes back into the little bit of the hunger of Hadar.
Okay, so he takes a 12 points of force damage. Beep, off. Falls back into the circle, and you just see him half in, half out the darkness for a brief second.
So, okay.
Still have move and a bonus.
And very tempted. I'm gonna move over here. And do I move the hex onto this guy here?
It's up to you.
You know what? Yes. Let's move that little hex over to the guy with the disadvantage on dexterity.
So this guy over here now has disadvantage on his dex.
Oh, yes.
Okay, Captain is no longer hexed. And that's your go all done?
Yeah, for that is everything that I can do.
Lovely. Marlon, it's your go.
Let's just bonk him on the head.
Okie dokes, he takes 6 points of damage. If you want to, you can start spending charges and do extra force damage. Choice I leave to you.
Yeah, how much was it and how many charges do I have? 18, is it?
Yes, 18 charges, and then every charge is an extra d6, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so you're down to 15 charges. Takes an extra 12. Oh, with a solid clonk over the head, he like staggers for a second and then falls flat on his back. Yes, because he still, like, he failed the deck save even though Zyron couldn't see him. Zyron just picked an area in space.
Okay. That's good to know.
So yes, he's still stricken with advantage on attack rolls against him.
Mm-hmm. Good to know.
Oh no. Well, it is Zyron's go. Zyron yells back to Dario and you, Betois. Do we have eyes on, like, the captain or anything? Anyone important?
Yes, we have. I see the captain.
Oh, hello, Days.
Okay, so he at least now has a rough idea of where to go. He is going to book it that way, and he has to spend an action to dash.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately. Have we got anything on the bonus action list for you, Zyron?
I mean, healing word, but still.
Funny enough, having just things locked to bonus action, the character sheet's like, yes, inflict wounds. No, that has a casting time of 1 action.
Ooh.
How long things to take a bonus action? Oh well. Yeah, there's not a lot you can do, so that brings us to Dario.
I'll be back. I have a daisy to sort out.
Okie dokes.
Come on, Days.
So Dario with the legendary shops.
Oh, miss. Oh, missus.
What roll would I need to do to go through the window?
To hop out the window, and actually no check at all because it's not that difficult a thing. So it just carry on movement as normal.
So-
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
Catch a tiger by the toe. If he hollers, let him go. Eeny, meeny, miny.
So which way are they facing?
Well, facing doesn't matter in 5e. This one you can only just see in the darkness, and this one's like facing towards nil. And that's a 25 to hit. That'll do it for 14 points of damage. As the shot ricochets through Nil, you just get like the splatter of blood across you as the exit wound catches him in the face.
Sweet.
And sort of staggers over and then falls sideways. And gargles on his own blood. So now you can go ahead and attack the other one if you want, although it will be a disadvantage because he is like half concealed. Actually, no, it'd be half cover.
Yes.
He says now, looking through his Dungeon Master screen, which is somewhere. What have I done with it? I've lost my screen.
Your screen will be one of those big square things that are lit up in front of your eyes. And one is connected to the PC via HDMI cable or VGA.
Haha! No, I meant my DM screen, which has got my cheat bits on it.
That'll be the post-it note stuck on one of them saying, "This is a cheat bit."
Okay, I'm going to say he's got 3/4 cover, so he's got plus to his AC. But sadly, the 12 misses. So as he goes to take a shot roughly about where the body is, the bullet sort of whizzes through into the darkness and then just carries on going out the other side. Which brings... Go on.
Because I only moved 20 to get out that building to where I am.
Yep. So you've still got another 10 feet of movement if you want to carry on moving.
Yeah.
Alright then. That brings us to Batois' go.
And Batois is actually going to try to shoot the general. And as his shot rings from his bow, he is gonna yell out to Xiren, "Xiren, duck!"
Where? Alright, go ahead and roll your attack roll with advantage.
Oh, damn it.
That's fine. Advantage is still good.
Oh, right, I had advantage already.
Yeah, you didn't click it off.
Yeah.
A 17 hits, which also means your assassination feature procs. So,
Yes.
an extra double sneak attack and an extra d6.
Okay. And second one.
Minus 5, minus 14, 22, and an extra d6. Because of the short bow. 5. Ow! How dare you shoot the captain in the back!
Well, it's me.
So he staggers, he feels the out, you find a weak spot in his armor plating. The arrow sinks into the side of his back and he staggers forward and just screams out in bloody murder. In a language none of you understand, and all you hear is Siren going, "Language!" At which point, the captain is going to make a swing round.
Mm-hmm.
Sees Zyron.
Mm-hmm.
Calls Zyron a traitor.
Oh, crap.
Gets to multi-attack.
Oh, Jesus.
And he's also going to Divine Smite.
Oh.
Burning a second level spell. So, short sword, rapier.
Oh, shit. Oh, crap.
And he's going to burn his remaining second level spell for 2d8 damage.
Oh,
Oh, shiza.
That's a lot of damage,
no.
actually. That may have actually KO'd Zoran.
No!
14. And then A. Yeah, that is Zyron on the ground.
Bastard!
Thank you, I do my job really well.
Oh crap!
So, 1 stab, 2 stab, and while Zyron's fully distracted, the rapier just comes plunging down through Zyron's chest. He withdraws the blade. Also, I need to do his critical damage for the piercing.
Oh no.
Oh no!
Lost an
Oh!
eye!
Oh shit!
Was that I?
I think it's an eye.
I really need to print off that critical sheet.
I think it's an eye.
Not
Yeah,
there.
because I remember rolling that and it's like, you lose an eye. And I was right. Yep, he loses an eye.
There it is, my updated crit tables.
Oh shit!
That was very close. That was nearly his heart.
Oh no. I was right.
Whoa! He's not here! The bard has been silenced!
Oh crap! Oh crap!
Well, I just need to update Zyron. Tell him he's lost an eye.
No.
Which eye actually did he lose?
He has lost, rather coincidentally, his right eye.
Oh.
She.
So, one swipe takes him across the chest, the other one catches him in the eye, the third one brings him down, and the captain's... That's how we deal with traitors. Now for nuisances. And who sit round behind Marlon? And the other dude, he orders, because now it's the guards go, he's going to order to take care of the greenskin. 25, 30 takes him to there. Marlon, you do get an attack of opportunity.
Can I whack him again with my staff?
You can indeed. 7 sadly misses as you go to lunge out. He just sidesteps you and makes that brisk little military jog. Nil, I need you to roll 2d6 for me for the soldier caught in your sphere of Hadar.
With absolute pleasure.
Oh my.
10.
And that's KO's the one in the darkness. As Dario, Nil, because you two are the only ones who can really see this, you see something with tentacles to sort of reach out and grab him and hear him scream as he's pulled in. And yes, we've all seen enough hentai to know where that was going. So he's down. I've only got one card left. Ew. Oh no. Yeah, he's going to spend his action to dash and get... Whoops.
Whoa, easy there.
Get out from there, you. It's not time for that yet.
Jeez.
And thank you for the boss fights for the host. Anyway. So yeah, the guard charges forward at you, and that then brings us to Neil. It is your go.
As a bonus action, I'd like to place that hex on the captain again.
Mm-hmm. So we have disadvantage on dex saves.
Mm-hmm. And even though it is considered as a bonus action, as an action, I am going to use my lovely relentless hex to teleport. I can still only get there. Damn it.
I also just realised something that Siren has on his character sheet.
Mm-hmm.
He has the Cape of the Mountebank.
Okay.
You know what? Nil is not giving a shit about that guard in front of him. He is going to tell Dario to take care of the bastard. And he's going to flank with Marlon. Does Nil see Zyron in the distance?
You do, you see an unconscious Siren, although just barely. But Elsa
No,
gets to swing
yeah.
first.
Yeah,
Aha!
go
Take
for
5 points of slashing damage.
I don't care. Nil is angry, and he is going to tell Marlon to kill the bastard in front of him. Kill him.
Okay. So that brings us to Marlon's go. The captain is behind you. Both swords drawn, ready to go for the kill.
But you get to hit him with advantage because he is flanked. That's a death saving throw.
Yeah, for Zyron.
Oh no.
Might as well do it now since he's on the same initiative as Marlon.
Clicking. Is it coming up?
Nothing's come up yet.
Oh, there you go.
Where are you centering this?
I'm just gonna sort of turn around and point at him.
You do realise this is a 20-foot radius.
I
That's...
didn't know that you were behind me.
That's gonna hit me.
Well, let's assume like that the center point is on him, and Marlon could center it back here somewhere, so Marlon's out of the blast range. It's down to Marlon where he wants to center it. And over here, but that would mean hitting Marlon.
I mean, is it?
Fireball's an explosion.
Oh, where I've got my thing, it can hit that. But it will hit Dario. Like where I've got my point of arrowness.
That's easy enough. If I just step to this, if I step in front of him like that.
No, I'm being an idiot. I forgot.
off
You
front.
have a thing as an evocation wizard. I forgot all about this. So, when you cast a spell, you can select an ally, and they get to automatically make their save. For some reason, it's not added to the Roll20 character sheet, but it is a thing you can do.
Well, there you go then.
So there you go. So no matter where you center it, even if Nil's causing it, you can just say, Nil, you automatically pass.
Thank you.
Because I can shape my magic. So Hojo needs to make his at disadvantage. Ninja! In concrete shoes.
Yes.
So he takes 29 points of fire damage. Takes the explosion, he staggers sideways and catches himself. Nil, you take half that, so 40?
I thought I would automatically save.
Yeah, you save for half.
Oh, right.
It's
Okay,
fireball.
so it's 14.
Yep.
14. Okay.
Okay then. So that's that. The Siren's made its death save and he has a failure on him. Which brings us round to Dario.
Okay, welcome back.
I also clicked on the soundtrack and changed it.
Chris says, you guys are onto the behind me.
Okay, so your first shot against my weary soldier is sadly a miss. As the shot flies wide and ricochets into the house somewhere, you hear the sounds of a rat being eviscerated by a lead bullet.
Can I just like taking out a priceless Ming vase?
All that, yeah. Yeah, shattering of priceless china.
Yeah, ricochets all around the house.
Yeah. Meanwhile, the soldier like turns around, sword drawn at you.
Shit.
Haha, you missed. Don't forget, you still have a second attack.
Yeah, but I was kind of hoping to knock him and then knock the captain. I'm a bit torn now. Do I just keep going for him or?
It's up to you. The choices are yours.
Then
Still at the guard or at the captain? Tom.
Didn't you hear, Captain?
Sorry, I only caught the end of it and thought, oh, you're still attacking the same guy. I went, hang on. So, that's a hit. He takes another 14 points of piercing damage. And just stands his ground and really grips onto those blades nice and tight. He is not dropping them. Betroit, it is your go.
Yeah, well, I've been planning this all along. I already thought that I could move here to this exact spot
Mm-hmm. Over Zyron's corpse.
over Siren's corpse, yes. And
Just don't. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, cause any issues, does it?
it shouldn't, does it?
No, it doesn't cause issue walking over him. It's just a case of,
Yeah.
yes, there was a dead Zyron there. Just FYI.
He's not
Still there.
dead.
Dying.
Unconscious.
He's dying.
I said boxes, not
And-
Simon.
I am actually going to take aim to the captain.
Okie dokes.
And
Sadly, not with advantage. She is aware of where you are now.
yes. So
So just a regular old hit. So we only need 4 hits. Go ahead and roll your sneak attack, because you do have an ally within 5 feet.
okay, so it's just one
Yep.
sneak attack this time around.
Just one round of
Okay.
sneak attack.
Oh,
Very nice. Takes another arrow to the chest and just...
Good. And then actually, before Batua ends his turn, he's actually going to just say, "Good soldier knows when to step down." And that's my turn.
Okay. Whew, what can Hojo do?
Attack me. Go on. I dare
Okay, he will. That should be
Relent-
normally, but anyway. 19 hits, I believe.
ya. Yep. And relentless endurance, bitches, and misty step.
I
So I'm gonna step.
forgot
right
you
next
had
to
that!
Zyron. Misty escape. Yeah, relentless endurance, bitches.
Oh, I forgot! Oh, fine. So you feel like the stabbing pain as like you realise what's going on. You don't want to upset Zitoon. The rage just balls up within you, keeps you conscious long enough for you to misty step.
Mm-hmm.
Darn.
I can't believe I managed to outwit you on that.
Yeah, unfortunately you put Marlon on the firing line.
Well, he used a short sword to hit me, so oh shit. Sorry,
Oh,
Marlon.
damn. Oh. Christ.
So, Marlon, you take 17 points of damage in total. As you watch Nil vanish in a puff of smoke. And then the captain turns his eye on you, stabs you with his short sword, and jabs the rapier into your shoulder.
Ow.
Well, blame Nil. Nil up and vanished.
It's for a good cause.
Meanwhile, Daddy-O! The one remaining L soldier is going to come at you, long sword drawn. Wielding it in two hands this time. I believe a 21 hits. So you take 9 points of slashing damage as he swings down to your side and takes a little bit out of you. And that brings us to Nil's go.
Right. I'm gonna cast Spare the Dying to stabilize
Before we get too far, concentration check.
What, for me?
Yep, because you took damage. Your circle's still active.
Okay.
Damn!
10.
Circle's still there. Hungering
Right.
Void still sits in the middle of Barrowham.
Okay. I'm using Spare the Dying on Zyron.
Okay, he is now stable.
Okay. I was gonna say, as a bonus action, can I like try and do some kind of check to get Zyron conscious again?
You can either give him a healing potion,
Which
Or-
I
or
does Zyron have
spend...
any healing potions on him?
He does, according to his
No!
character sheet.
Oh, I do have a potion of greater healing, so I'm going to shove.
But you've already
Oh,
used your
that's-
action to spare the dying.
Shit. Okay, so fuck. So even if I do get a potion of like greater potion of healing from Zyron, that fuck. Okay, well he's stabilized. That's good.
Mm-hmm.
That's good. Okay, right. What else do I have as a bonus action? There's not really much that I can do apart from taking the light circle of evil down. You know what? Okay. No, you know what? I'm going to keep the circle of evil up, and I'm just going to, you know what? I'm going to do the medicine check, because that's probably the only thing that I can do.
Okay, you have to do that next time, because it will be an action to do it, because it's basically stabilising him anyway.
Okay, I'll just ready the great potion of greater healing then. I'm just getting that potion out.
Okay. Marlon, 'tis your go.
Around to me already.
Mm-hmm.
I'll step forward then in front of him and
You could bonk him, you could lightning bolt him.
Yeah, don't worry, don't panic.
That's all right.
Don't
Just
panic.
Oh, wow.
With disadvantage.
well, this could be funny.
I love Hex.
Yeah, I shouldn't have said that to you now, but realizing Hex isn't concentration.
Mm-hmm.
So disadvantage, deck save.
Oh,
Whew.
no.
Well, you still hit with the ice knife, which is impressive. So you come to the blade of ice and jab it into him. There's a massive burst of cold out from behind him and around him and everything else. And he staggers back for a second and is like, impressive magic. Gonna get you for that. You want to do anything else for your turn?
Can Gingy hit him?
Shinji can indeed hit him.
Wherever Gingy may be.
I always consider Shinji to be in Marlon's robe somewhere, or underneath his hat.
I don't have a hat.
Or under his robes then.
Yeah, just in your robe somewhere, tucked away. It is only a tiny 7.
I do hate it when you lot give me character traits and that which I don't have. I've explained him over and over what he looks like.
So the party's obsession with hats, I imagine everyone with a hat. Sadly, Shinji misses with the slam. Just relentless wailing. Dario, it is your go. Got a dude next to you, and you've got the captain next to Marlon.
Give a sec.
No worries.
That one.
Oh,
In both barrels.
Woohoo! First one misses, the second one hits. He takes 12 points of damage and is still standing. I think. Let me double check his health. Of these guys. Yep! Only just. Like, he's coughed up a lot of blood from that second hit and it's just pouring out of him in places. And with that, it brings us to Betoit's go.
And Betoit is still focused on the captain. And will never forget that the captain actually hit the struck
Siren.
down Siren. And here we go.
13 misses.
Damn it.
He has a lot of AC.
Yes. But this, I believe I could try to hide.
You can indeed, although there's nowhere really to hide unless you want to make a move somewhere.
Hmm. There is actually not really a place to hide, like in any place which would be advantageous to hide in.
Nope, sadly.
Yeah, so I think that's my turn then.
Wonderful. Let's get Soldier out of the way. He's going to come up towards you, Betoit.
Damn.
Oh, you just tried to shoot him.
Yes.
So you take... Oops. These should be normals, not disadvantage. Still, take those as they are.
Yes.
And take the third one.
And rapier hits.
Yep, so both short swords keep you on your toes, and then the rapier from pretty much your blindside just comes in and jabs in underneath your armor.
Damn! That hurts. Oh. And that's... Wait a minute. I'll go here, and it's minus 12, which is 23.
Indeed. And Dario. You hear a call from Elvish from over your shoulder, and this guy, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You get an attack of opportunity as he gets out of your way. He spends an action to go there.
Mm-hmm.
And Neil, it's your go. So you give Siren the healing potion.
Oh yeah, I'm shoving that potion of greater healing I have in his mouth. So that's gonna be 4d4 plus 4.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay, 14 points. Right. Okay.
Siren coughs. He holds his left eye. Well, his right eye. Sorry, not his left eye. In pain. That was horrifying. Really painful.
Okay. Without like being a total douche. Now you see what I mean being half blind. Okay. And okay, you're up, and now I must go and take care of a captain.
I must go. My people need me.
And as a bonus action, I'm going to use my lovely, where is it? Relentless Hex. As a bonus action, you can magically teleport up to 30 feet in an unoccupied space. Neil's going to flank him there. And he's going to be like... I may be young, but you're absolutely fucked.
I beg your pardon.
You heard me.
Such disrespect, her shameful display.
Oh, I think you got more pressing matters, sir.
I don't think I do. Marlon, it is your go.
Let me get back to the page. We still trying to kill this bloke?
Yep.
Yes. Oh no.
Oh wow.
Okay. Out with the ice knife once again. He takes 6 points of piercing damage. Still not down yet. Alright, he needs to make his dex save. At a disadvantage. Hey, failed it. And takes 7 points of additional cold damage.
I think that's a wrong character.
No.
Oh.
There is a reason for that.
Ah, I see.
Read the spell.
Oh, hey guys! Also, those of you within 5 feet, I also need you to make dexterity saving throws.
So that probably means that I need to do one as well.
Mm-hmm. Betoir nil.
Well, regardless of whether I succeed or fail, I get knocked out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I can save someone, can't I?
Yeah, you can pick one person to make the save.
Oh wow.
Choose Betoir.
Yeah.
Betoir will survive. Betoir also has evasion now, which means even a failure, he takes half.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so if I use my save... Oh. Siren
Yeah,
then.
I believe it would be most wise.
Siren's not going to be affected, it's either nil or Betoir.
Well, do it on Neil then.
No,
Save again.
I'm down regardless. Do
No,
it on
because
paper.
no,
I'm
because
down regardless.
if you make the save, you don't take any damage.
No, I thought I'd take half damage.
Nope.
No, you take nothing.
Oh, okay then. Then I'm up again and flanking this guy. Okay, sorry about that.
That's alright. Ice Knife's a funny one. It's more like the initial hit, and it's like a burst afterwards.
Ah, okay.
And then the
But
elf
that
soldier
guard
needs to
has
make
to make-
his
Yes. Oh.
manages to dodge like the shards of ice going all over the place.
Well, that guard there,
Yeah.
I'm guessing.
But Tawar still takes half because he has the evasion feature.
Yes.
So even if he
So,
fails to save, he'll still take half damage.
Yes. And that's a minus
3.
-3.
He heals for... No, I mean what?
I mean what?
I thought you said -3 damage. I was like, wait, what?
What? Well, rogues heal when they're hit.
Okay. So Zyron gets up. Oh, did you want Gingy to do anything, Marlon, before I forget?
No, don't worry.
Okay, next. So, Zyron will get up, crack himself back together and, swear at the commander in Elvish. Various insults. And he will toll the dead.
Ooh.
Captain, normal, wisdom save. Fails.
And that is it.
And he tells the captain to yield, but the captain just says no. Which brings us to Dario's go. Just thought, if you get enough levels in Fighter, you could be a nasty spellcaster.
What? Who?
Just like Zyron. Just give yourselves a way of doing extra actions, so you just keep doing multiple actions.
Oh yeah.
Anyways, Dario, it'd be your go.
I think he went to the toilet, so
Ah,
if you can
I can.
point back round to him.
Yeah, I can happily carry on. So, but why would be your go next?
Well, I am very outraged from this thing.
Thing? He is a
There.
captain of the 11th Royal Guard. He is no thing. He is your better.
And I could use my dagger of venom.
Yes.
You could do. Remember, it's an action, I believe, to infuse the dagger.
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah, it's
Let me
well,
double
I'm
check.
actually.
Yeah, as an action, you call thick black poison to coat the blade. May so for 1 minute, or until attack using the weapon hits the creature.
Okay, then I think I have dagger of venom, and then I have dagger +1 as well.
Yep.
So I think I'll use the dagger +1, the +1 dagger, to hit this guy.
Go for it. Don't forget, you still use the dagger of venom. It's just like a regular dagger. The whole point is you spend an action to then charge it up to do extra damage.
Yeah.
With advantage because you are flanking with me.
Yes.
Indeed. Which means
And-
sneak attack.
Yes.
24 hits. He takes 7 points of piercing damage.
Plus sneak attack.
Mm-hmm. So go ahead and roll your sneak attack, sir.
Yes.
And in the immortal words of a DM who is far more competent than I am, and far more popular, how do you end this?
I'm actually going to, as a revenge, I am going to stab the captain in his right eye. And as I'm doing so, I'm saying to him, I told you, a good soldier knows when to back down.
So as you sit there and draw your +1 dagger, you just jam it through the tiny little vision slit that the mask and like helm combo gives him, and you hear him scream in pain. And as he like falls down, you just keep the blade in there, twisting it until eventually, pop, with a nice satisfying pop, you pull the dagger out. On the end of it is an eye. And he just lies on the ground, his face now covered in blood, drenched in blood even.
So, I need to ask a question, but it can wait until after the combat.
Well, the combat, we can say it ends, because by the time Tom comes back, I suspect Dario would just be open fire, bang, and just eliminate the other one.
Okay, so, can we take the captain's other eye and use it on Siren?
I'm not sure if it would work that way.
As far as you're aware with medicines and everything else, like, doing Nil's arm took the better part of several months.
Yeah.
And replacing an eye? That's going to take a long time and a lot stronger magics. That's regeneration level, which I think is 6th. Like, it's high.
Yeah.
And a lot of money.
And then I'm going to, after this combat is over, I'm just gonna cut off the commander's head and take it as
A trophy, Jesus
as
Christ.
a trophy with the helmet.
Okay. Welcome back, Tom. You just missed the end of combat. So, remind me again, you were taking the eye and the helm as a trophy.
I'm because of the mechanics that we cannot replace Siren's missing eye now. I'm gonna take the captain's whole head with the helmet
Okay.
as a trophy.
Okay. So you spend a couple of seconds and sort of, about there should do it. Slick. Good couple of hacks later. Move the head, helm, mask and all. Looks like a really fancy piece. And as Neil put in the chat, bag of holding. Done.
Yes.
I would like to sort of make the hunger of Hadar vanish. Yes, like that.
Exactly like that.
Yeah.
And with
I
it,
would
the guard that you saw get dragged in, he's there, but it's not pretty.
I would also like to chase out like any remaining sort of soldiers in Orsik's like forge and any other buildings and just shout, "Get out now."
Okay, considering you have the head of the captain, like, just waving it around is enough for the soldiers to, like, run.
Yeah. Oh, Shiza, our commanding officer is dead.
Yes.
FYI, you notice that the ones that like also come back to the camp, and you almost spike the head, as you will, to as a warning. You note that some of them go westward towards Valencia.
Mm-hmm.
Others go eastward towards the sea.
Do we want to take care of Do we want to take care of the ones going to the sea, or do we just leave it? I'm fine either way.
Yeah, I'm fine either way too. Although that might bite us in the butt later.
If we kill the ones going towards the sea, then they can't go back to like the Elven lands and maybe let the guy know what's going on, and then they send reinforcements. Possibly.
Yeah, and that's a huge problem if they come back, because they
Right.
are coming back with even stronger force.
I will take care of the ones going towards the sea. Anyone else is more than welcome to come with me.
I am actually coming with you.
And Zyron's like, can I recommend a rest first? And
Yes.
like, can someone patch my eye with something? It really hurts.
Nell's gonna take care of those bastards first before taking the rest. This is no mercy from him. Jesus.
Nil has fully embraced the orc side.
Like
Something,
yeah,
something dark side. Something,
Yeah,
something complete.
he is just going to eliminate the elves going towards the sea.
Okay then. And with that, we shall end tonight's session there.
Ooh.
Good fight, guys. Good fight.
Yes.
Jeez.
Also, there is one little question I want to ask.
Go on.
Who will tell Siren that he lost an eye?
I'll do it.
Well, I think yeah, I was gonna say
Yeah, because you are
Um,
the fault.
Yeah.
But to
All
start
right.
off, we didn't kill you, but you have lost an eye.
Yes.
I will say, by the way, just be glad that you kept Hojo away from his guards for so long.
Mm-hmm.
yep.
It's a shame I can't, like, multiple damage.
That was the plan.
Well, no, I mean, like, with the dice roller, because he had
Oh.
that ability, which I didn't get to use.
Hmm.
Also, he had his Divine Smite.
Yes.
So it would have been, like, insta-kill for one of you. That was kind of the whole point. So you did a good job of keeping him spread.
Yes.
Hmm. I
Yeah.
mean, that was unintentional, but good job, guys. Good job.
Yeah, very good job. Very good job. Well done.
I didn't think the split was going to work, but the split actually went to your advantage.
Mm-hmm.
So, with that, everybody, we shall bid you all a fair, fond farewell and adieu, and see you all next time. Oh,
Yes, and
as
also-
as a heads up, anyway, in case you're wondering why people aren't responding in the chat or whatever, what I'm going to do is I'm going to rerun the show in about half an hour, so there'll be like another showing later on. I'm just going to
Okay.
try something new, so just for those watching, that's what's going to happen. Like in half an hour, so I'm just going to put this up for a rerun, let it run.
Sweet.
I could also almost do the same thing, but nah.
Anyways.
No. Yeah.
Hope you all have fun. We'll see you all next time for some more Fumbles and Fortunes. Bye, everybody.